Okay, so the formula we're going to use is total cost equals kilowatts times time times cost. And the kilowatt times time is going to give us this kilowatt hour, right? And power we know is measured in watts, but most appliances in your home use a lot of energy. So that's where the kilowatt hour comes in. It makes it easier to work with. And if you ever look at a power bill, you get charged out by the kilowatt hour. So appliances have Energuide labels usually on them when you buy it, and you can kind of see how much consumption they would do in a year. So this is a practical application that happens in real life. So we'll look at a couple problems here, and you can see maybe how expensive. All right, for our first example, we see here that a family uses 3,000 kilowatt hours. So this is nice because our power rating and energy use is already in kWh, and here is the rate. So this is kind of a level 1 problem. So you always put your things that we need down the side, right? In this case, we know our power is already in kWh, so we can put it into kilowatt hours, right? And the cost, it tells us, is 9.5 cents. So when I write that as dollars, it looks like that, right? And we want to figure out the total cost. So normally this was the formula that you saw. It was power times time times the cost. Well, in this case, we just have to sub in our 3,000 kWh, all right, and multiply it by our 0.095. Forgot my dollar sign. Try to keep the units in there. When you do the math, you end up with $285. So that's a pretty big power bill, right? But that's how we kind of do it. So no, again, a little easier because this was already in kWh. We didn't have to figure out watts times hours to get that. So level. Okay, our second example, a little more complicated because now we just have power and it gives us a time. So when you read it, a refrigerator is using 700 watts of power in one day. We need to figure out how much it uses over 30 days, and here is our cost. So again, we set up what we know, our variables. We want to solve for total cost. Our power is 700 watts, which we need to convert to kilowatts. So we just divide by 1,000. We have 0.7 kilowatts. The time, again, it's 30 days. So we have to figure out how many hours are in 30 days. Well, we know there's 24 hours in a day. So when I multiply 30 times 24, I get 720 hours. And then my cost is 0.1 or 10 cents per kilowatt hour, right? Punch that into my formula now. TC equals P times T times C. 0.7 kilowatts times 720 hours times 0.1 of my rating. When I do the math on that, I end up with a total cost of $50.40. So level 2, how to do these. Good luck with the sample set on your worksheet.